So I want to thank everybody for coming. I know you are very busy, but I'm your colleague because I'm a journalist too. Sheona, I know, yeah. And so I'm very glad that you guys can take time off to come and help us start what I call a legacy in the making, because everybody would want to leave something behind when they leave. For me, what we are starting here today is something that I have told myself when eventually God calls me home, is going to continue. Yes. And I have with me on the table people I call destiny helpers. Yes. And from, now my right with this, Abby. Okay. From my right, Mr.Ben Ogbeiwi. I'm sure you all know who Ben Ogbeiwi is. This is my sister, my crush. Yeah, I will say it publicly. Auntie Yinka. And of course, my brother from another mother, Mr. Teddy, Don Momoh. Okay, now you ask, is it a family thing? It's actually not, yes, but there are people that you meet along the way who have become family, kind of. And so everybody on this table is family to me. So, but not be the same papa born all of us, yeah. Yes. Okay, so the reason why we are here is because of this. Eagle Awards Africa. A time comes where certain people in our community or in the society are deserving of an an award to motivate them, to kind of help them carry on, to let people know, to let them know that what they have been doing and are still doing, they are not just doing it for themselves alone, but they are doing it for the benefit of a lot of people. You might have even touched somebody, yeah, you might have even touched somebody who you do not know is related to me one way or the other. And I was just thinking of how to help that person out. And then a philanthropist just come and say, okay, this is what you want to do. We'll help you out. Or he sets up a foundation that is helping people like that out. This is all about honoring such people. And of course, my primary constituency, which is gospel music, we're also going to be honoring them. This is what the Eagle Award is all about. You know, we are trying to blaze a trail. Yes, they have said that anything that has to do with Christians, in quote, is not doesn't carry weight. And we have said no, it's not possible. It's not because we do not know what to do. It's just that in my local parlance, it get as it be. Yes, but we have come and we want to change that concept. We want to let people know that it is possible. Are we doing a religious award? No, we are not. But we are doing a faith-based award. Yes, this is for people, and it could be anybody, it could be anywhere. If you go to our website, which is already running, you will see the caliber of people that have been chosen, yes, to get this honor. This year, we call it the honors edition because there will be no kind of voting, no kind of nomination, no kind of stuff. The house, and when I say the house, these are they are part of the house, yeah, and so many other. Some of the house people are in America, some of the house people are in the UK, and what we are just trying to do is that when we give this award to somebody, nobody can come and say that person is not deserving of it. So we are trying to set things are right. Lots of things have happened in Nigeria that people will say somebody bribed somebody to get something. When we give an award to somebody, we want you to go and check the person out to see if truly the person is deserving of the award. That is what we are all about. And we need you, our people, to help us push it as much as you can. Yes. So the world will know that something good can come out of, well, Nigeria. I am not saying things good don't come out of this place. Nigeria is my country. I'm very proud to be a Nigerian. Will always be very proud to be a Nigerian. And that is why we are doing what we are doing. We want to change the scope in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. So is that simple? But we would want, starting from Brother Ben Ogbeiwi.
Thank you very much, DJ Gosporella.
Thank you.
And to everyone out there, I want to say thank you very much for engaging us in this landmark event. As he has mentioned, it's the Eagle Awards Africa, and we know that eagles absolutely soar. These are people who have provided in the society, who have globally contributed to mankind. And like he mentioned, it's the honors edition where there are no voting whatsoever. We've looked at the cadre of individuals out there, male, female. There are no, there is no balance, as the case may be. Oh, you're looking for 10 men, 10 women. We're saying, look, these are people who have taken stands in the society and have reached out, irrespective of race, creed, and have made the world a better place. They can't do it by themselves. Well, you know what? God has said through his own son, DJ Gosperella, look, it is time for you to begin to put a mark on these wonderful people, even though some of us will look at them as, oh, they're favoring this ethnic group, this society. That is not how it works. We have not taken a dime from anyone. Let's make that crystal clear.
Yes.
So there's no level of influence anywhere in terms of who's picking this up. We're just saying, look, listen, we recognize what you're doing out there. Continue to do whatever you do. If it falls on those whom we know, who are close to us, who we have no direct ties with, we're saying thank you very much for this. Government alone cannot do it. It is our turn. And with the media, we basically remain our own town criers in our
That's
own
right.
society to beam it to the world, to say, look, listen, everything positive, as much as we can, we will spit out of our wonderful country, Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Auntie Yinka.
He's finished.
Yeah, I need you to share. Just.
You heard him, didn't you? Exactly. But I like that part. He said we weren't paid to be part of this.
Yeah.
He's not paying. We even quarreled over some names because all of us. No, I don't like. I like that one. No. So it was fun. It's fun all the way. Please, this is Eagles Awards Africa. Come on.
Okay. Thank you, Teddy.
Like Ben said, eagles soar. There's so many people in this country that they've done certain things, but it's just like there are should I say in our local parlance here in Nigeria, they'll say ojoro because some people will pay to get some certain things, but you find that this one people are not paying. Even these people, they will be surprised that they are even nominated.
That's right.
Yes, that's because they've actually done certain things, and a lot of people now, if you don't have followers on Twitter, all those kind of influence like that, and you're doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's actually looking at you. But that's the essence of this eagle word. I mean, the eagle eye is out there looking at you. So even though you don't have the influence of try to like do eye service to actually get certain things, but the eagle eye.
Of eagle, yes, we're watching.
Yes, it's actually
watching. I like that one. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Don Momoh. If you do have any questions I have said that this is going to be very brief, and as you can see, we are doing exactly what we say we want to do. The integrity is very, very important to us, and for us, when we say this is what we want to do, you can go to bed or just take our word to the bank that exactly what we say we'll do is what we'll do. Yeah, we are not starting from the top, because it's only grave diggers that start at the top. In the process of all this, we are going to make our mistakes, yes, but this is the beginning of a legacy that is going to stay here till Jesus Christ comes. And so definitely, I will always say to people, I personally do not like to do everything all at the same time. And so when we make our mistakes, just know that we're in a learning process. By the time we get to the 5th edition, we probably will not be making the same mistakes that we make in the 1st edition. And when I say mistakes, the mistakes that you will see will be some other person's best. I want you to take that to the bank. The mistakes that you will see that we will make will be some other person's best. Because if you look at the people sitting down here right now, take us to the bank, money will come out. Yes, because I mean, Ben, you know him. When it comes to, all these.
Pressure to wow.
I know.
No, bros. when I mean projects, when all this project fame and all this stuff comes, these two people, they are the
Yes.
ones
Yes.
who are called upon to
Mr.
judge
Project.
judge people.
Yes.
And when they say this person is good, nobody argues with them. So they are here with us on Eagle Awards Africa, which means you can take this to the bank and it will come out as money for you.
That's right.
What we are saying is integrity. People will tell you that if you lie, don't go to where Gosporella is. Lying being that as a music connoisseur, you come to me with your CD and you say, my music is, this is my music and it's good and all that. I play it and if it's not good, I tell you to your face, you can't sing. I've said it to so many people that I know I have frenemies. Yes. Even this I am doing, God is not, when I use I, it's not the I that is DJ Gosporella, it's the I am.
Ooh.
When I say this award that I is doing, it's not that the one DJ Gosporella is doing, it's the one that I am is doing. So anytime I say I, don't see it as me talking about me. I'm talking about the I am that I am.
Beautiful.
Okay? So this one that I am doing, you can be rest assured that the I in it will ensure that it comes to be.
Amen.
Now, the history behind this is that when the I gave us the vision, it was in 2019. We are in 2023. Why did it take that long? Even I didn't know. Me, I don't know why it took this. I don't know why it has taken this long. These awards have been under my bed since 2020. Yeah. Somebody has said to me, why don't you just call people together and give the awards out and all that? And I'm like, if that is what God wanted me to do, He wouldn't have given it to me. Because the me that you see, only hear go, I don't hear come. And excellence is a watchword for me. Anything that represents God for me must be done excellently because God is an excellent God. Yes.
That's right.
And I am not ashamed of the gospel. Yeah. And so, like I said, this is not a religious award, but it will be given to certain people who have done very well, who belong to a certain faith and gospel music artists. It's driven by gospel music. This award is driven by gospel music. So we'll be giving awards to gospel artists who have done very well, who have stood the test of time. For instance, we have the likes of Panampasi Paul, we have Kunle Ajayi. These are people who have been there. Yeah, Ebenezer Obey is there. These are people who have stood the test of time. So what we are trying to do is when this award is handed to you, you will know that you have done something that is worthwhile and that you are holding something that is worthwhile. Thank you very much. God bless you. If you have any questions, please ask.
It's Eagle Award Africa. All right. So, what the people that you would see getting the awards are not just only people in Nigeria.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank
As
you.
far as you have the black
Yeah,
skin.
the black skin.
Yeah.
That
so
is the Africa
the African.
there.
So the African.
Yeah.
So as far as you're African.
As time goes on, so we have a global focus. But the Africa there is the Africanness of this award. You have a black skin, you can have it anywhere you are in the whole wide world.
Of course, there are people of grandstanding, like I said, in the society. Um, and of course, those who basically see the good in everyone, even though we as men see the bad in what they do. Because there is some necessary kind of evil that must happen for good um, to basically come out of the ashes and of course turn to the phoenix of success. And here we are today. Again, I would like to thank DJ Gosporello for this thought.
Thank God.
4 years ain't easy to think this through. We had a pandemic.
Yes.
Everything went on the ground.
Yeah.
And out of the ashes of that, the thought process of growth has brought us thus far.
Yes.
And here we are. If it wasn't the fact that we all thought about it, we'll just be having cameras. But here we are, we have phones, anything that basically makes communication absolutely easy. This is where we are. And we're saying thank you. If nobody says thank you to you, we are
We're
saying
thank you.
first.
Thank you.
So you are not overlooked. No one is going to do that. We're just saying, let's spread the gospel in the Ella.
That's right.
I like that one.
We need to take off. If we do not, we will continue to procrastinate.
That's right.
And we, on this table, and those who are not here with us, who basically contributed also
That's right.
to the shortlist, we're saying thank you for it.
Questions, please. Yes.
But regardless, I was going to say thank you so much
Yes.
for this vision that you brought to life and saying that if there is, you're recognized regardless of whatever things you do in music,
Yes.
art,
Yes.
in whatever thing it is you decide.
In government, even. Yes.
I was also going to ask you if you mentioned that basically the foundation of this is music.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to exploring other parts of
Yes.
life and by spreading the gift?
Yes. The what I said was the reason why I said is the foundation is not music, but it is driven by music. Do you understand? So we will be giving awards to gospel artists who have done very well. Now, somebody would say, why gospel artists? Well, I'm DJ Gosporella. And I believe that my people are deserving of an award, for the work, the Sinachis of this world, the Nathaniel Bassis of this world, they are doing extremely well. And, somebody has to encourage them and honor them in what they are doing. So this award is driven by gospel music. And by the second edition, we are going to open it to the public. There'll be opportunities for nomination, opportunities for voting and all that. But this award, the first one, is honoring those who we call as the forefathers and the foremothers of gospel music and trailblazers we have trailblazers in the media. Chief Dr. Raymond Dokwesi, we are honoring him. We have somebody like Tony Elumelu for what he's doing with the African Foundation stuff that he sends up. It's helping a whole lot of people. Go to the website. Then you will see the names and the reason why we decided that these people are worthy to be honored. Yes? Thank you. Yes.
My name is Comrade Alex.
Welcome, sir.
Everything that has been has been said. I want to ask what from the start you are doing to maybe now you are 30 years. Younger ones, what are you trying? What is you doing to bring up?
Okay, so that's what we are saying. First and foremost, what we are doing a honors edition. The honors edition, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the honors edition is to honor the forebears. Yeah. And by next year, we are going to throw it out to the public. They will nominate
Oh, yes.
artists. I mean, like if you start to sing today, They will nominate you if your song is good. If you are out there, they will nominate you. It's no longer in our hands by next year to give anybody awards. It's going to be in the hands of the public and the jury. That's when it comes to music. All these people sitting by my right hand side. Yeah. Omo, your music had better be good. Do you understand?
And in
For
addition to that, there must be consistency.
That's right.
There must be the mentoring process.
Yes.
Because the fact is, those who are basically picking up this first set of awards have been in the business,
Yeah.
whatever business they've been in, it couldn't have been less than 30 years.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's no consistency in 6 months, in 7 months. It doesn't work that way. I mean, for example, you're a publisher. You went to the school of it. You were an understudy under someone who
Under
was
someone
influential
was influential.
towards that goal.
Yes,
And
that's
here you are standing on your own, and you're gathering, chicks of egos, as the case may be. Some will basically say, "This is not my path. I want to go and do something else."
That's right.
You wave them bye-bye. But in the end, they all basically come back and say, "Look, I have been a prodigal son or daughter. Take me back." How long is it going to take for you to fix all that? So we're saying, look, if you want to go this way, come with me because I have the vision and the foresight. Hence, the reason why we have the forebears, the foundation
Yes.
being absolutely solid. Is it questionable? Are you going to question Ebenezer Fabi, Ebenezer Obey for his music spanning over what? 40, 50 years?
50 years now. Yeah.
50
Tony Lumelu, who
years.
has been in the banking industry 40, 45
30,
years.
35.
Chief
We're considering
Raymond
all
Dokpesi.
that. It's very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Nathaniel Bassi is the pastor of a parish in Redeem. Question is, how did he start? He had a mentor in Pastor Escom.
That's
That's right.
God
That's
bless
right.
his soul.
That's
Yes.
He chose to want to play something about Escom said, "No, follow me.
Yes.
Look, I have seen the vision.
Yes.
Follow the blueprint is with me." We keep forgetting that, even with all due respect, in governance.
That's right.
So that's where we
That's
are.
right.
Pace setters, trailblazers, they come first. That's why we are on. Everybody must have a father. Yeah? The key when you get papa, you get name when they call him. I am Edo, so don't worry about my English.
My name is Alex Delapre. I know it may be a challenge to get sponsors for an event like this. And a lot goes into organizing. So I don't know if there is any alternative plan, just in case they are not performing.
Okay. I like to say all the time when things like this come up. Yeah, he who gave the mission always makes provision. And I'm a barefoot prophet. I walk on water. I only hear go, I don't hear come. You see how long it has taken? Since 2019, the vision was given. On 1st of July, when the Gosporella International platform will be 20 years old, we are going to be doing this. Where? The Civic Centre. That doesn't come cheap. So for me, yes, the beginning of a thing for me is always as tough as it is. And I've always said to people, if you want to start something and it comes very easy, it will not stand the test of time. There's going to be a problem. There will be crumbling. Why? Because where is the experience? What I have learned through the time in the 4 years that we have been putting this together, incubating it, molding up, breaking down the walls and remolding again, I've learned some things that if you throw this kind of question at me now to say, where will you get money to do previous ones? The future ones. I'm just going to tell you that the same way that I did this one is the way that we do it. Bigger. We are going to be bigger next year. I promise you that we are going to be bigger. If you ask me how, I'll tell you I don't know, but my Father is the owner of the earth and the fullness thereof. The heart of kings is in his hands. He turneth them whithersoever he wants, like the waves of the sea. I'm his son. You don't hear where King Pekin they suffer. If a king's child suffers, he no get papa and he get name when we dey call am for Edo. That's the second time I'm saying it. So you get. So yes, thank you for that. And that is why we have always said that we are not a religious award. Yeah. So yeah, along the line we have said to people, these are the name Gosporella, yes, brings up that stuff like that. But my name also is Prince Afojeare Ikhialose Igbauma. Yes, I was myself before I became a Christian. Before anybody gets born again, he's first and foremost a human being. Yes.
Right.
So I do not want to be bossed into religiosity because I'm not a religious person. I'm a faith person. I walk by faith and not by sight. You know, I do my things according to the dictates of who sends me. And so I believe that at the end of the day, some people are going to be saying, oh, he doesn't just want to call it gospel because corporate organizations don't touch God. Who told you that?
They do.
They do. Yes, because we know they do. We've asked questions, and like I said, for 4 years, we have done a whole lot of stuff and we know where to go to and where not to go to. So this is a legacy. It's going to be here after we are gone. So help me God.
Amen.
Question?
Thanks for letting us know where the vision is headed
Yeah.
and where it is coming from.
Yes.
Well, I have a question that is saying that where you've mentioned the fact that it is not just limited to Nigerians alone. It is something that we'll be dealing with African people that have the black skin.
Yes, yes.
So what plans and measures have been put in place for the next coming edition that would involve these people and then coming over down here to receive their award?
Okay, so this is what I always say. Charity begins at home. Yes? We have to build a foundation first. Yeah? And coming from where we are coming from, knowing what we know that if you do not get home support, outside people will pursue you. Do you get? So whatever we are going to do, probably the first 3-5 editions is just going to be Nigeria, because we want to build a solid base so that by the time we have people we are nominating from the outside world with the blacks, I'm sorry, yes, the Africans in diaspora, nobody is going to be looking for who have they honored before, where are they coming from, who is behind them and all that. By then we will be solid. And so even if you now put a phone call through to one of our ogas, who most of who you will never even get to hear their names, neither see their pictures. Yes, because you don't do something of this magnitude without a backup. Yes, but some of them you will never get to hear their names, you will never get to see their pictures, and we will keep it like that. But just know that what we are doing is not something that somebody just sat down and said to himself, I want to start to do award. Go to the website, just go to our website, read and understand what we are about to do and help us to project it to the world. Because like I said, this is the legacy for champions and we intend to keep it so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I think the way that maybe she's.
It's okay. It's okay.
I want you to talk about a little bit about we didn't talk about the program itself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The
Walk of Fame.
Walk of Fame.
Okay.
What's the nature of this? The usual red carpet. What is it?
There is something I learned a long time ago from a wise person. You do not ask you do not ask a married woman if she's pregnant. Yeah? When 3 months after, you go no. Yeah? If you don't know 3 months after, when a baby is delivered, you will know she was pregnant. You do not bring out everything that you have into the open. Walk of Fame, most people have never heard it before. So let it be a surprise when we do it. Red carpet is red carpet. Walk of Fame is Walk of Fame.
You shall find out
in due course. You shall find. We didn't just write it there. It's because we have thought about it and we have put something in place. So you will do your red carpet, but you will also do the Walk of Fame.
Just like that.
Yes? Any more questions? Please ask questions. Yes, because we need people to understand what we are doing. Thank you.
I just want to know their role, the role they play or the thing, I don't know, Mr.Ben,
Oh,
Davies, yes,
okay.
and then Momoh, the role they play or the role they play or
Okay.
Well, we've been drafted as the jury to research the names that have been shortlisted for the awards, and we bantered to that effect to come to a useful conclusion. There are more of us who had it, so it was also a case of compromise. If we couldn't get 6 out of the whole lot to agree, then we don't have a call in terms of decisions. We play those roles. For those who are thinking about the others who are in philanthropy, others who are in established organizations, we had to research them. A lot of times we realize that we do not read and research people. We basically do things out of face value. We didn't want to be caught unawares in terms of all these virtues, so that we're not seen as the enemy here. Hence, in fact, names just went on and on.
Oh,
It was
no.
it tumbled, and it was always coming in the wee hours of the day. 3 a.m., 6 a.m. I didn't understand.
As if he's saying
The question was he abroad? Was he working with a timeline that wasn't working with us? And sometimes we just ask ourselves a lot of questions. Nigerians never sleep. So
No, we don't.
here we are. Um, I hope you find those names absolutely credible. Um, and I do hope that we have been able to lay solid foundation to
Foundation.
this effect. The Eagle Awards Africa is a moving train. Some of us might not be there for the second edition. It is because we've made room for others to do better research, or we're basically accommodating more
Others,
people.
yeah.
Just like he mentioned, we will not be here forever. But let us leave a legacy that we can put down and you can shine light on.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. Yes. He's not a pastor. I just called him pastor.
I've realized that all of you together have put in effort into this, you've committed time, and then you've committed yourself. But so far so good. I'm glad that this is happening.
Thank you.
My question is, what is that one challenge that you have faced and then you never expected to have faced in putting this together?
There are plenty.
The most potent one, if I might just say, he will say his own sponsorship.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Sponsorship.
That's it.
So
Second being, forming a quorum, we had people who completely disagreed with us. They had to go away because, it interrupted their values. Did it water it down? Did it basically accentuate it? Look, whatever their choices were, we respected it. No banters whatsoever, no insults. We had to let them go. But the quality of the names we put there is going to blaze and go.
Thank you so much.
yes, sir.
Are you doing this are you doing it as are you doing it as a business and a profession? Or are you doing it as a profession and a business?
I would ask you, explain what you mean by business.
Why did you have to ask him?
Yeah, business is in different formats. We are here now. We are doing the business of the media conference.
That's right.
So what do you mean by business?
So are you the program itself?
What do you mean by
But-
business?
So
Define
we're
your-
gonna
have to
unravel anything. If anybody has been paid to get an award, no. Has anybody been coerced into receiving any form of payments for this
No.
award? No.
Are the juries meant to be paid?
No.
No.
So what kind of business?
No, that's exactly what I
Thank you.
Oh, well, that was what
Because
you were
because left to me, I would much as I don't, blame you for the question, everybody tends to think that when you want to do something of this nature is because you need money. You want to make money out of it. If it was money that we wanted to make, yes, we would have watered down this thing and make money
First.
first. Do you understand? And personally, I believe that anything that you put money in front never lasts. The byline, the sell off line of Eagle Awards Africa is the legacy for champions. And the word legacy in capital letters means anybody that tries to come to us to say, okay, it's time for me to get this award, we give you 20 million naira. We are more than 20 million naira. We are more than 100 million naira. We are more than any amount of money that you want to give us. Just merit it. Use that money to take care of the less privileged in the society. Let us see you as a philanthropist. And then we check you out normally. We will comb your back and front, if you know what I mean. And if you pass, then you are worthy to become an eagle.
And then, of course, again, a lot of times, a lot of people do not know what, when you just hear gospel, when they hear gospel, you just think it's just only Bible. You know, the gospel is not just about God. The gospel is about message. The
That's
gospel
right.
is the message. So what message are we looking at? So every person has a message. So whatever award they win, there's a message that they actually proclaiming out there. That's why they're deserving of the award. So that's the essence. So
Apostles in the
it's
marketplace,
a
we
gospel
call
award,
them.
yes, but the gospel is about the message each individual
Apostles in
has
the
stated out there.
marketplace. Apostles in the marketplace.
Marketplace, yeah.
Yes, welcome, sir.
Ola Cornell.
Yes,
Yes, good afternoon, everybody.
good afternoon.
Um, Hold on, someone to put you, they choose Ozumba
Thank you.
for putting this together. Coming down here to see the likes of Teddy, the likes of Yinka, the likes of Bros. Last time we did some of the Bros was Onikan, co-friend.
Yes.
That was at LTV.
That's right.
So coming down to see that all these people are the men gladiators.
I like this man.
I am very, very happy that it's happening at the right time.
Thank you.
My question is, what's going to be the criteria of the nominees? Because I know, having organized the CMC award for the past 6 years,
And it's not a
it's not
joke.
really easy to put up
It's not a
something
joke.
like that, very classy, something that everybody will believe in. And of course, the kind of people behind the Eagles Award Africa, I think by the special grace of God to go places.
Amen.
So what are the criteria for nominees? Are we going to look at only the gospel ministers, or we're going to dive into the secular
Eventually.
mainstream?
Okay.
That is one.
Okay.
Just coming in.
That is one.
Yeah,
That
it's
is one.
just coming.
Then second question is, what are the challenges of putting this together? Because
Okay. I
Because
think,
you are aware. He's just coming in.
you are just coming in. Yes, we have actually answered all these questions. Yes. Criteria is like, we just say, uh, you can just go to our website right there, yeah, and just check some of the names of those who are being honored in this first edition that we call the honors edition. Yeah, you check it out and see that uh, those people have something that some other people do not have, and so our criteria has always been based on excellence, yeah, consistency, philanthropy. Are you one of those people who people can rely on? You're not just working for, even as a gospel music artist. How long have you been doing this? Are you consistent? Your standard, how is it? Your personal life. We look into all this stuff, yes, and that is why setting the pace, we have to, choose the people to honor in this first edition, yeah, so that it will set a pace for the people that are going to be honored subsequently. Like, okay, who got the awards for? This is not like a religious award, yeah. We are delving into the banking industry. We are delving into government. We are delving into media. We are delving into church. We are delving
Eventually.
art, crafts, comedy, everything that is anything. Yes, everybody is going to. But for you to become an Eagle Award recipient, you must have given something that is worth the while. Yes, yeah. So that's just it, basically. We've actually talked about it all, but you are Cornell. We grant
We will
you.
grant you.
Yes, yes.
Then the second one is for this first award, are we going to have nominees from Africa or just
Not
No,
yet,
no, no,
not yet,
no,
not
no,
yet.
no. Like we said earlier, this charity begins at home. For the first 5 awards, we are focusing on Nigeria. Then after which we now go abroad, not just Africa, but the whole wide world.
now go global?
We go global. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Did you asked about challenges? I think you know the challenges. So
I want to hear from you.
no, but you know the challenges involved in all these things. We've already told them. Yes. Thank you very much, Colonel.
On behalf of Gosporel International Concepts, I want to say thank you very much for taking time out of your very, very busy schedule to be here. On a Thursday, you could have chosen to be somewhere else, not chasing gossips, but great mainstream news. I want to say thank you for inserting us into your schedule. It basically means that we are also very important.
Thank you very
We will
much.
not take it for granted. We will not disappoint you. We're looking forward to the maiden edition. We want to score a 10 out of 10
That's right.
and basically go beyond that when we begin to progress. It's just one female here. There are more females involved.
That's right.
We don't want to pull them. It's basically pulling a rabbit out of a hat. A lot of people are out there taking care of their families. I want to say to Yinka, thank you very much for showing time and
Auntie
commitment to
Yinka.
be here. To all of you, thank you is not enough. Our time will come to be rewarded. Maybe I'll get an Eagle Award at some point.
Someday.
Maybe you,
Someday.
because you're chasing a story that has credibility and you stand for something that is right. So please keep doing what you're doing. Eyes are watching, ears are listening. You will be rewarded. It's not just about Zacchaeus. He climbed the tree to gain recognition.
Yeah.
Your recognition will come because you put pen to paper and you spoke the truth.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And for the avoidance of doubt, Eagle Awards Africa is holding on the 1st of July, 2023 at the Civic Centre, Ozumba Mbadiwe in Victoria Island. Walk of Fame, it's 4 p.m. Show proper, 6 p.m. prompt. We end by 10 p.m. Our invitation is already out. Show it. I'm unveiling the invitation. The invitation card is already out. If you get this invitation card, you are very important.
That means you are an Eagle.
Yes, if you get this invitation card, you are very important, and please use it. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming.